was supposed to be here half an hour ago. Have you never heard of an alarm clock? Right, well, I want you here within the hour, all right?
Morning.
Hiya.
Sleep well?
Have you never heard of knocking, Kane?
Where's the sausages?
Don't do continental.
Oh, very la-di-da.
Look, you can get something cooked downstairs.
Well, it's all right. I'll have this bap.
I thought you'd be gone by now.
Well, Lisa's on the way.
Well, just make sure you're out of the way by the time Terry gets here, OK?
Why? We haven't done anything we should be ashamed of, have we?
I do apologise for the inconvenience, sir. This is usually a very quiet establishment.
What's his problem?
He didn't get to sleep until 4:30 this morning.
Not did we?
Precisely.
I'm sorry, Mr. Turner, but we were catching up on old times.
And consideration for others is too much to ask. This is a quiet country guest house, not in New York speakeasy. I'm missing 2 bottles of brandy.
Oh, come on, Dad. You're no stranger to all-night binges.
I beg your pardon?
Well, remember what you were like in the 70s? Now, of course you don't. You were never sober enough, were you?
Well, some people learn by their mistakes.
I think you've upset him.
Easily done.
Morning.
Terry.
Where's Debbie? What's he doing here?
Oh, don't ask.
Did he stop tonight?
He lost his car keys. Well, where else could he go?
Chris is gonna go mad when he finds out.
Well, he won't find out, will he?
You asking me to lie?
Look, we were in separate rooms. Give me some credit.
What's his problem?
Just get in the car, Debbie. Look, there's now going on between us. You know that.
I might. But you know what Chris has been like lately?
She's really grown. Babies do. How's she been?
Not bad. She cried for the first week.
I expect that's because she's teething.
Either that or she didn't like Brighton.
She's OK now, though.
Yes, I think we're over the worst.
Thank God.
Hi.
You're back.
Do you miss us? Why don't you take Jean up to her room?
Sure.
You look terrible.
Charity didn't come back last night.
Why? What's happened?
Took her daughter out for the day with Kane. Apparently they lost their car keys.
That's odd. I would have thought Kane would be a dab hand at hot wiring.
Yeah, must think I'm blind.
What do you mean? You think something's going on between them? Since when?
Weeks, months, hard to tell. They're always doing things.
What things?
Well, it's like a permanent fixture.
Well, I suppose he's her father.
Doesn't give a damn about that girl. I know precisely why he's sniffing around.
Charity would never betray you, surely. What would she stand to gain?
Bob, it's your day off.
Yeah, Viv wants me to work in a cafe. Don't need any barrels changing or anything.
Help yourself.
Can't be easy. 50 years old and still living with your dad.
I know what I'm doing.
Got a plan.
I've always got a plan. You might just have fallen on your feet coming here.
I suppose your dad expects rent.
I'll sort it.
Oh, thanks.
You give me the money and I'll pass it on. That way you'll get the family discount.
Thing is, I'm a bit broke at the minute.
How broke? Are you telling me you've turned up here with no capital whatsoever?
I had to flog the salon to pay off my debts.
We're going to have to get you up and running.
What do you mean?
Shut up. I'm thinking.
Right, I've cleaned out all the cages.
What, do you want a medal?
I'm talking to Paddy, Motormouth.
Are you going to let her speak to me like that? I'm practice manager.
Actually, you're the receptionist.
Well, she's just General Dog's body.
Ollie, the examination table needs a good scrub down and all.
Yes, Paddy.
Yes, Paddy.
I'm gonna clock her one if she's not careful.
Right, girls, play nicely.
Good morning, vet surgery. Oh, Zoe. Hi. Yeah, he's here. Talking to the new junior. Oh, well, Paddy's taken Ollie on, didn't you know?
Hey, Zoe. Yeah, did you have a good
Are you
holiday?
worried now?
Why would I be worried?
Zoe likes to do the hiring and firing.
Is there a jumble sale that I don't know about?
I'm rationalising my wardrobe.
Butchering it more like.
Didn't realise I'd accumulated so much. I thought you might like this.
Blimey. Who gave you that? Stevie Wonder?
Ray.
I think I'll pass.
He had this really weird thing about clothes. He was always trying to dress me up like some provincial schoolmarm. Nearly had a fit when he saw me in this skirt.
At least you can joke about it.
Well, I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have you to share my problems with.
We all need someone to talk to.
Yeah, well, he's behind me now. Good riddance.
As easy as that.
Yeah, why not?
He's a heavy burden to bear.
Honestly, Diane, he isn't. What's done is done. Now, I really ought to take all this lot to a charity shop, but quite frankly, I'd rather just bin it. Out with the old.
It goes right up my nose. And it stays with me forever. But I mean, the way I look at it is I've got 1 day, 2 days, maybe 3.
Dad?
Oh,
Been in the pub, have you?
Oh, orange juice, nothing more. Shelley needs to borrow your credit card.
Does she indeed?
It's a legitimate business venture. She's staying for the summer. She wants to pay her way, but she can't do that without the right equipment.
blow dryers, scissors, that sort of thing.
I mean, I'd sub her myself, only me credit rating is a bit poorly, you know.
I don't know.
I'd be ever so grateful.
How much are you thinking of spending?
Oh, a couple of hundred should be plenty, shouldn't it, girl?
More than enough, yes.
Oh, come on, Dad. People round here are crying out for a decent haircut. She'll give you the money back in no time.
Well, you've always been a very enterprising young lady,
Have I?
but I expect receipts and a detailed plan of how you intend to repay the loan.
Thanks. She's lucky to have you.
Ain't I just? Well, come on, girl. Let's get you customised.
Where's Paddy? Still talking to Zoe. Oh, don't look like that. I'm sure Eric Pollard can use someone with your talents.
Oh, you're enjoying this, you.
There's only room for one motor mouth in this practice.
Bit expensive.
Oh, but look what it does, Shell. Perming, conditioning, colouring, accelerated drying.
I'd be happy with a handheld.
Haven't seen you in here before.
Shell, Viv, Shell.
How'd you do?
Oh, actually, you could help us out, Viv. How would you like your hair styled? With a state-of-the-art Solaric Supreme with hood dryer, or with a tatty little blower?
Oh, I like to be pampered.
You see? Now, the customer is always right.
You a stylist?
No, she drives a forklift truck.
We could do with a decent hairdresser around here. Do you think you could do something with my hair?
Oh, of course she can. She likes a challenge.
How much have we spent so far?
Not much.
Do we really need a beauty trolley and a portable nail station?
I tell you what, we'll ditch the deluxe styling chair, if it'll make you feel better. Right, bung us the plastic.
Flaming terror. He only went and turned up an hour late, didn't he? Hello. Did he miss me?
Seem to have your excuses well rehearsed.
You are?
There was no need for you to stay over. You could have booked a taxi home.
I wouldn't have had to if you were in a fit state to drive. Besides, the mood you were in last night, a hotel was the safest option.
Did Kane like it?
Kane wasn't there.
What are you saying? He evaporated into thin air?
I don't know what he did, Chris. It was just me and Debbie. I haven't seen Kane since yesterday afternoon. Oh, look, Chris, I have had a nightmare couple of days, if you must know. I got soaked at skin, I've ruined my shoes, and I've got a mountain of paperwork waiting for me at the haulage yard. So don't start on me, all right?
Thirsty, are you?
It's for the B&B.
We believe you.
Could you do cash?
Is there a problem?
Not going through.
Sure.
Well, of course I'm sure.
You must have reached your limit.
This is most embarrassing.
Tempted fraud, that is. Shall I fetch, please?
I got a pretty good idea why this has happened.
Yes, so have I. I'm so sorry about this.
Zoe!
Hi, how have you been?
All the better for seeing you. I've been going a bit stir-crazy recently. How's your swift half?
Oh, I'm sorry, I promised Chris will be back early.
Oh.
Hello, you two. Have you been a good girl?
Oh, yeah, she's been perfect.
Oh, I'll see you back at the car, Chloe. Chris and Charity have been having a few problems.
What's wrong this time?
The usual thing I expect. The Tate-Dingle fault line causing seismic tension. You know, the last few weeks I've got quite used to enjoying my own company.
There's always a safe haven here if you need it.
Oh, thanks. You are very lucky, you know, being able to shut your door on the world.
You seen Charity? She tells me you found yourselves a nice little hotel.
Yeah, we're all right.
Do you have your own room?
Nope, we shared.
Who's we?
Well, who do you think? Me and my mum.
So Kane went home then, did he?
Don't know what he did.
How could he have gone home if he'd lost his car keys? I mean, to go home, he'd have had to have found them again. But surely if he had found his keys, you'd have all travelled back with him. Doesn't add up, does it? I'm talking to you.
What?
You see, I don't think he did lose them. I think he just wanted to spend a cosy little night together.
Oh, Chris, it wasn't like that.
No? How was it?
Look, I ain't done anything wrong here.
I'm not suggesting you have.
So then leave me alone.
£1.90.
Yeah. Keep the change.
Great. I'll buy myself a vintage Jag.
Sorry?
Apology accepted.
What's in the bag?
Oh, tenderised chicken and apricot puree.
You're planning ahead?
No, it's for Dawn. She keeps having these odd cravings. Why is it women go weird when they're pregnant?
What are you asking me for?
Are you and Diane okay with everything?
Why?
She seems a bit off today.
Oh, it's just probably her time of life, you know.
What time of life?
The menopause. She's not getting any younger.
Talking about the cat's mother, are we?
Just get the empties.
You do that, pet. Excuse me. I feel a hot flush coming on.
Hello?
I have put my trust in you for the last time.
Oh dear. I think I know what this might be about.
How much did you spend?
Well, I don't have an exact figure.
£1,254.
Stephanie?
And 27 pence.
Well, you can afford it.
That is not the point.
Shelley got carried away. She's an artist. She can't work with shoddy tools.
I'll pay back every penny.
No, I want those goods returned.
Oh, don't be daft.
Well, I'm not going to argue about it.
Still at large?
Have you any idea how embarrassing it is to be refused credit? Now, everything you bought is to go back where it came from.
What are we going to do now?
Oh, don't worry, gal. No problem is insurmountable.
What happened this morning?
I forgot to set my alarm clock, sorry.
I mean, when you picked Charity up.
Nothing happened.
I know Kane was at the hotel.
Who told you?
It's true, then. Why didn't you tell me this morning?
There was nothing to tell. I mean, she didn't want him there. You should have seen the look that she gave him.
A lover's tiff, no doubt.
Oh, Chris, why'd you have to be like this?
I won't be treated like an idiot.
Hi.
I pay your wages. Just remember where your loyalties lie.
Oh, come on. If Charity was still interested in Kane, they'd have got it together ages ago. I mean, why wait till now?
Go away. I suppose this is my fault.
Oh, for God's sake, Chris, do you really think she's having an affair?
Affair? It's too grand a title. Reverting to type, I'd call it.
You're just imagining things.
Terry practically confirmed it.
Actually, he didn't.
How can you have an opinion on the matter? You've hardly been here for the last 3 weeks.
If you want to put your mind at rest, it's Charity you should be cross-examining.
I would if I knew where the hell she was.
$3.90.
Thank you. It's all right for some.
What?
I don't see many of your workers in here downing treble whiskies.
I do realise that as a councillor, I have a certain amount of influence as to who we employ to collect refuse.
Is that a threat?
Just a friendly observation. Thank you.
Didn't realise you two were at loggerheads. We are now.
Sorry about earlier.
You should be. This mythical menopause is wreaking havoc with my love life. Jack's gone all caring and sharing, which is not an attractive quality in a man.
Yeah, I'll have to say something. Anyone can tell you've been behaving a bit strangely.
Really? Well, as long as the explanation doesn't involve you, that's all that matters, isn't it? I don't know what I've done to deserve you.
Hey.
Where have you been all day?
Well, let's see. Servicing your empire?
Your phone was off.
Well, I haven't had a chance to recharge my battery.
It's not what I've had.
Am I supposed to know what you're going on about?
Let's not pussyfoot. Don't have the energy. I know about Kane.
And what do you know?
You slept with him, didn't you?
What?
I've worked it all out. This cosy little family outing was just a subterfuge, an excuse to rekindle old fires. Well, go on, deny it.
I don't have to listen to this.
If you've got nothing to hide, why are you running away?
All right then, yeah, me and Kane, we were acting like rabbits, right? Could barely wait till Debbie fell asleep. Bit reckless, I know, but what do you expect from a dirty little scrubber?
Don't.
Don't! Isn't this what you want to hear, Chris? Isn't this what you think I'm worth? Because I'm obviously not somebody you could possibly place any trust in.
I've always tried to trust you.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it.
You never hear. You flit around like you're dodging bullets. What am I supposed to think?
Oh, let's see, shall we? That I'm your wife? That you can believe in me unconditionally? Because if that is beyond you, Chris, I may as well just go and pack my bags now.
Why are you shouting?
Just get out.
Right, we're going somewhere.
Get out, Debbie!
Well, are you going?
Well, I might as well if you can't trust me.
I'm looking for Bob.
We haven't seen him, have we, lads?
Afraid not.
People saw him come in.
And maybe they needed their eyes testing.
This is a conspiracy, isn't it? You're supposed to be taking me to see a double bill of Barbara Streisand. I've got the tickets. The Way We Were and A Star Is Born.
Now there's a treat.
Bob!
Where do you think you're going?
Bob, I know you're back there.
Strictly staff only.
Well, let me pass.
Don't want to get violent.
You've put him up to this, haven't you? Behave yourself. A pair of bitter old maids. You just can't stand the thought that some of us have got a man who loves us.
Not tonight, you haven't.
Bob! If you're not out here in 5 seconds, it's no tickles for a week.
Where's she gone? All right, coast is clear.
No tickle?
I hate deceiving her, but, you know, she drives me to it sometimes.
Yeah, well, you're safe here with us. Hey, Diane.
Why not? Anyone else need an alibi? Maybe I'll put up a sign above the door. Diane Blackstock, bring me your woes and troubles. No problem insurmountable. You drive me to drink, you lot.
Debbie's gone to bed crying again. I doubt you even care, but I think you should know the effect it's having. Because it's not just you and me you're hurting.
I'm scared.
You don't even know how to spell the word, Chris.
I seen all this before with my father. He worshipped Kim, and she used that adulation to break him into little pieces. I'm not saying this is the same thing.
Yes, you are.
You know how much I love you?
Chris, I love you too.
You say you do.
I can't win, can I? You waited all this time to hear me say it, and then when I finally do, you don't believe me.
You loved Kane once.
Kane was a drunken fumble way back before I was old enough to know any better.
First cut is the deepest.
You're quoting Rod Stewart. He must be blooded.
I'm talking about our happiness.
Exactly. You've made me happier than I have ever been in my whole life, so why? Why are you letting Kane tear us apart?
So this is my doing?
Yes, it is. I don't know what's got into you recently. Look at me, Chris. Why would I choose Kane over you? After all you've done for me. After everything we've been through. He is a nobody.
I want to believe you.
Well, there's no hope for us if you can't. Nothing happened.
Okay.
You've got to trust me, Chris. The way I trust you.
Yeah, I will. Sorry. My life's nothing without you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
I need some sleep.
So do I. Let's go to bed, eh?